Our next guest is a pioneer of hip-hop who is still breaking barriers and reaching new milestones in her career. Please welcome my girl, the one and only MC Lyte.
Come on, MC.
You should look great.
You look incredible always.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you. It's good to be here with you ladies.
You know, we did a radio show for years, Cafe Mocha Radio, so we know each other very,
we
very
sure
well.
did, and you poke fun at me all the time. I became a champ at taking the blows.
Oh my! But you know how I feel.
Welcome to that. That's all love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I love working about you is your voice, and you have one of the most recognizable voices in the business. I love when you are on every award show.
Yes.
I mean, I just feel like it's about to happen.
Right.
If MC is here, it's gonna be a good show. You know. How did you get into the award shows like that?
Oh goodness! Well, VH1 was the first show that I did, and I think I did that with Mos Def and Vivica Fox.
Oh wow!
I think it was like the first VH1 Hip Hop Honors, and so I did it then. And I think after that, possibly the producers of the BET Awards heard, and then it just kind of traveled from there. So this year was somewhat monumental. It was BET, the NAACP Image Awards, the Emmys, the Grammys.
Keep going.
I think that might be it.
And you're gonna have the Oscars soon, too.
Okay. That's everything right there. I love
Speak
it.
that thing into
Yes, I love it. Like Lonnie said, you have been in the music industry for such a long time and have been so dope, and you've made so many friends. Is there one specific friend that you feel like you could call day or night and they're gonna be there for you?
Well, you know what's so funny is I talked to the producers about this before, and I actually said Will. Like Will Smith? Yeah, because really my guy, Heavy D, passed away, right? So that was my brother, and we would talk about all sorts of things. So, but when I talked to your producers, I said, Will. Now, if Jada sees this, and I say, Will, she'll be like, what, girl? Come on now. But when they asked me, they said, in hip-hop. So if I have to take it to hip-hop, Will is just that big bro that'll give me advice, sound advice, and, you know, throw a little joke in there when I'm not feeling my absolute best. But it is what it is, and that's his saying. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, and he's had a longevity in this career, and so have you. What is your key to longevity in this industry?
It's the team. It really is the team. You know, unfortunately, there are a lot of talented folks out there, but if you don't have the team to keep it going, maintaining, and then have it excel and grow, then it's all for naught.
Right.
So for me, it's about, like, I'm the quarterback. I got this ball. I got this idea. Who can I throw it to? Who can take it all the way down the field? You want to say something about my sleeves?
No, no, Puffy.
Why were you just looking at him?
I know, I'm just like, ooh, they threw a lot of sleeves.
AK Puffy.
A lot of let them know.
I love it. And I love seeing like women like this just have fun together. And I love that we get to work with women. And it is about to be Women's History Month. And you actually have a new song for it coming out.
Yes.
And a new project called The Pastor and the Poet.
Pastor and the Poet.
What is it about, and what is it that inspires you in the studio?
Well, that record is an inspirational record. So the producer is Warren Campbell, who's actually my friend, who I met through Heavy D, and somehow he just took his place after Heavy passed, and so he's a brother of mine. And I've also been attending his church for the last 5 years, so he is my pastor, and he's a knockout producer, plays every instrument, really talented. So we got together and we did this record, and it's full of all of these, you know, sentiments, some slow, some fast. And Raheem came over into the studio one day while Big Daddy Kane and I were creating.
These names,
we took it back, and he had this thing drumming in his head, woman, 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 and I was like, oh, woman. And then we just started writing, and before long we had a song like dedicated to appreciating and, you know, showing our adoration for women.
You know what? She's doing it all, Adrian. I mean, she's the voiceover queen. She's doing songs, and now she has a very first sitcom called Partners in Rhyme. Tell me about it, because I'm excited to hear about you in this sitcom.
Girl, it's so many years later.
Okay.
I mean, I got a really great opportunity to work out with Yvette Lee Bowser on both sitcoms. She had me on For Your Love with Holly Robinson Peete. Then she had me on Half and Half with the ensemble cast, and I had a lot of fun playing a record label executive. So with this show, it was, now I have to answer to a record label executive. It's very loosely based on my life. The character's name is Lana, which is my name. We just couldn't find a more interesting name.
That's your real name?
That's your real
That's
name?
my real name, Lana.
Oh, Lana.
L-A-N-A.
Like,
my best friend's
like
name.
Lana Turner. Is that
It's
right?
my best friend's name.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful name.
There you go. When's her birthday?
She is the 8th of March.
The 8th of March. It's an Aries. I'm a Libra. Libra gang, gang,
Look at her.
gang,
Don't
gang.
look at her. Know the horoscope.
Pisces, wait, Pisces. I think she's Pisces.
Okay.
March 8th.
Oh, right,
yeah.
March 8th, that's right. So in
That's
any
so
case,
cool.
I just thought it was a great opportunity to tell a different type of story. It's old school versus true school, or new school versus true school.
Yes.
Yeah, because old school is cute, but we
No,
don't need
it's
to
true
keep that.
school. It's
Yeah,
the
true
innovators.
school,
Yeah.
You
There
gonna
you
wear
go.
them sleeves like that on the show?
I'm gonna get puffy. Right. So in any case, it's a great show. We address some really, you know, I wouldn't say controversial topics, but topics that are purposeful.
Yeah.
And then we sprinkle it with comedy. So
That's the best
yeah.
type of sitcom.
Yeah.
I'm
I heard
happy.
that you have your hand in every part of this show. Is that so?
yeah, I am a co-creator, an executive producer, and I act in it, of course. I'm the
Yeah.
lead. And then with music, you know, I've been a music supervisor before, so I know what it takes. And I was like, I don't think I want to do that too. It was gonna be too much.
Why
Yeah.
is it important to you, though, to have your hand, to be so hands-on with your projects?
Because I knew the look that I wanted it to have. I've watched enough movies. I'm into movie magic. And I watch movies 2, 3, 4 times just to see actors' choices, the cinema photography, the set design, the lighting. And so I wanted to bring all of that to the show. Thank you to Bentley Kyle Evans and his wife,
Love
Val
Bentley.
Evans, for doing all that they did for this show.
Well,
so
let's take a
excited to
look
see it.
at Partners in Rhyme.
I want to be an icon like you.
All right, it's a long journey. This business is vicious. And it's gonna be my job to protect you. Sorry, I'm old school.
You can't help it. You out here.
Hey, watch yourself.
Now, like, we all know about your musical milestones and career, but today we want to go just a little bit deeper.
We get nosy.
So, we thought we'd put you to the ultimate test where we ask you a bunch of juicy, intense, profound, and off-the-wall questions. All you have to do is give us your honest answer, and you just might pass the test, right, Lonnie?
Yeah.
This is
Celebrity Pop Quiz.
Okay, I'm gonna start.
Here we go.
When do you feel like your most authentic self?
Sleeping?
Like, that's when I'm just raw me in the sleep.
There you go. Not,
Okay,
no put
we
on.
were talking about how great you look, and seriously, I know I joke all the time about your age, and I say you might be 86 or 90, but you actually look like you're in your 20s.
How?
What is your secret to your ageless beauty?
Sleeping?
Oh my gosh.
Are you
We
vegan?
need more.
What's your diet?
Oh no, I've been eating some meat, girl.
You look fabulous though, but
Thank you.
any tips for women?
Just water and, you know, a lot of water, no stress. And, you know, I spend a lot of time eating the things that are good for me and staying away from the things that aren't. And that's for every individual, you know?
Right.
It's not like, I tell my mom, oh, I dropped about 5 pounds. She said, I want your diet. I said, my diet is not gonna be right for you, because
Right.
I can't eat broccoli right now, and I can't eat those things because I'm cleaning my whole situation.
Yeah, but I like
Yeah.
that you're so in tune, and I think that's the key, is knowing what's good for your body and being aware of it, and clearly you are in tune. I love that. All right, here's the next one.
Okay.
What was the first big purchase you made as an adult? What you be buying?
A stupid ass couch.
That was your first big
Girl, I bought this big old black leather couch.
One of the big leather ones.
Oh my goodness. And you know, Lynn, who's a financial expert and the COO of everything,
We
MC
love
Lyte, is
Lynn.
probably laughing somewhere because I bought my first home, and the first thing I did was get this big, stupid looking couch. And I think it was 19, and before it was all done, I didn't have window treatments.
Oh.
I had to put some Raggedy Ann sheets on all of my windows because
you
I had
spent all
to
the
wait
money.
for tour time. I spent all the money, cars, house, big stupid. This couch was over $15,000.
Jesus.
I drugged that couch around with me through my adulthood like, nah, you coming with me.
It was in every house you had.
Right.
Oh,
Every house.
What's your favorite type of compliment to receive?
One that's just easy and truthful. You know, like,
You look good to be.
you know what? You almost had me.
I was asking.
Sucker.
You look good to
can't.
be 25.
Right. Thank you.
Okay, there you go.
What type of physical touch will give you goosebumps every time?
One that almost happens.
Oh, I like that. Like,
Oh,
it's
like it hasn't even happened. But it hasn't even happened yet.
Hasn't even happened.
Okay, last one.
Deep.
No, another one.
Deep.
Who is the one artist you
Reiki.
haven't collaborated with yet, who you really want to?
Do I really want to? I might say Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I can see that.
That would
Yeah.
be sick.
That would
Yeah.
be sick.
But I know the process in the studio would be very quick for him because he doesn't write anything down.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be there like,
We want to see that happen. Thank you so much, MC Lyte, for
Thank
hanging out with
you.
us. You can come back anytime, all
Thank
right?
you. Bless you, sisters.
Bless you too. Partners in Rhyme begins streaming Thursday, November 18th on the streaming service All Black. And trust me, you don't want to miss it.